The Rocket League 351 event is taking place this weekend. It's North America Regional 2, and Swift is saying that I need to make a Regional 2 prediction, and ask and you shall receive. So the groups came in. I'll go over those a little bit because I haven't done that yet. So Group A, Energy, V1, Rogue, Gentlemen. This is, hey look, Adam Core. Look at you. Go. It's pretty stacked. Top 3, and then Gentlemen. Group B, FaZe Clan, Oxygen, Ghost, NXT. Want to see what Oxygen does in this group. If they truly are like the team that they played like last week, they'll take second in this group pretty easily, but who knows? We'll see. Ghost is probably gonna be pretty pissed off. Group C, G2, Envy, Xset, Susquehanna Sonics. These three are all question marks. Shout out my boy G2 for drawing this group. I feel like Envy, Xset could bounce back, but we'll see. And then Group D, Complexity, Space Station, Shopify, Charlotte Phoenix. Kind of a grab bag. Will Space Station pop off, take top? Will Complexity kind of regain from last event? Will Shopify be the same? We'll see what Charlotte Phoenix can do. They reverse swept close qualifiers, but predictions. So Group A, we're looking at Energy, Sweeping Gentlemen, V1. I guess I'll give Rogue a game. I don't really see V1 having any issues with Rogue there. Same thing with Energy. I'll give them a game again. Rogue offense is going to be solid, but their defense is what's going to plague them throughout them growing as a team. Gentlemen will not take a game off of V1 or Energy, and then Energy will play a close game against version 1 there. I want to see, I don't know. I need a team to beat Energy before I can pick against them, if that makes sense. And then I'll give 2 games to Gentlemen against Rogue, but Rogue will take it, being the 3rd seed coming out of Group A. I just don't see Aqua folding under pressure against Gentlemen there. Group B, FaZe Clan versus NXT. This is going to be a sweep, and probably like no shot NXT take a game off FaZe, I don't think. And then Ghost is actually going to beat Oxygen. I'm going to give it a 3-1. I think Ghost is going to come out a little bit feisty this event. Shock's just mad. If you saw the tweets, you know Shock's mad. FaZe Clan, however, are going to put Ghost Gaming back where they belong, not in the number 1 seed there. Shock's not mad enough to beat FaZe. T will lose to Oxygen. I'm going to give it a 3-1, and then we'll go FaZe over Oxygen, 3-1, and then Ghost is going to sweep NXT. I think that's kind of like how I'm feeling about this. Like, I want to rate Ghost higher than Oxygen because I trust their roster a little bit more, but we'll see. Kind of sleeping on Oxygen a little bit like I did last event. I'm not sold on them yet, but we will see. Prove me wrong in this one. I hope they do. G2, Envy, Xset, Sonics. Group C can be an interesting one. So G2 is going to start off strong against Sonics, and then Xset is going to beat Envy. Give it a 3-2. It'll be a really, really, really close series, but Xset's going to come in on top there. G2 is going to beat Xset 3-0. They're just going to dominate them in that series. I don't see Xset standing a chance against them, even coming off a win. Envy is going to have a revenge series against Sonics. I'm going to give it a 3-2. Envy's like, they need this series win. This is essential here because they're going to lose to G2. I'll give it a 3-2 in that one as well because they're just going to play it tight. Envy plays every series tight. And then Sonics are going to beat Xset 3-2 and cause a tiebreaker. The age-old tiebreaker. Sonics beat Xset in head-to-head, but they got to play again. Even if they have a better game differential and beat them in head-to-head. And then Xset is going to ice up and beat Sonics 3-1 in the tiebreaker because why not? I like Xset. Sonics, they made playoff bracket last time and I'm still sleeping on them. I don't know if that just makes me stupid. Kind of does, but we'll see. Group D. We have Complexity sweeping Charlotte Phoenix. That's a 1. I meant a 0. And then Space Station is going to go 3-1 against Shopify. That's kind of like the series scoreline from last time. Or they swept them last time. I think Shopify get a game, though. They're going to look a little bit like more developed against the upper teams. Because, they did, beat G2 last time. However, they will not beat the top teams in this group. I'm going to give it a 3-2. It'll be close, but not enough. And then Space Station are going to sweep Charlotte Phoenix. Charlotte Phoenix, I don't have a lot of faith in them.
Why you bully me?
And then Space Station or Complexity, I'm going to give this one to Space Station. I think Space Station are going to show that, like, in a group where they're not playing against a top 3 team, basically, I think that they can be that top 3. Like, they are the 3rd team potential. So I think they come out and only lose a couple games. They're going to win all the series. And then Shopify are going to be not 3-3, 3-2. They're going to beat Charlotte Phoenix, eliminating them entirely from the tournament. So those are my groups. We take a look at the playoffs. Eliminated teams are Charlotte Phoenix, Gentlemen, NXT, and the Sonics. Once again, I'm sleeping on the Susquehanna Sonics. If they end up making if they make it out of groups, next prediction, I'll just do a coin flip because obviously I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Lower round 1, Ghost versus Rogue, Envy, Shop. Oh, these are some.
Very nice.
Okay, I kind of like how these lined up. This is Rogue's opportunity to come out of the first. This is their chance to make it better than top 12. So I'm going to say they come out and beat Ghost. I think it'll be a really close series, but Rogue is going to see this opportunity compared to the rest of the teams that they have to play, and they're going to make it into that next round. Envy versus Shopify. I think Envy have a better chance here than last time. I'm going to give it a 3-1. V1 is going to beat Oxygen 3. I'm going to give it a sweep. Gimmick facing his old team. I just don't see it happening. Rough for Oxygen getting top 6 last time and now placing 9 through 12. If you don't win your group, it's just a death sentence, essentially. Complexity versus Xset. I think Complexity takes that pretty handily. Tough draw for Xset there. Would have liked to see them maybe against Shopify if possible, but Rogue versus Envy. I'm going to go Rogue on this one. I think Rogue, this is their pop-off event to kind of solidify themselves in Aqua in that situation there where they need to propel themselves to the next stage and take a top 6. Envy take a top 8. It's better than 16th. I can't go against version 1 here. Complexity, just tough draws, not winning their groups, making 7th, 8th. The moment they win a group, I think they make a longer run here, but I think V1 can take them down pretty easily. Energy versus Space Station, we saw this in the grand finals. I'm going to give it a 4-2, same scoreline. I think Energy is just the better team. And then FaZe versus G2, I cannot express enough how I feel like FaZe, like right now, are just that much better than G2. Space Station versus Rogue, you already know the deal. It's the end of the line for Rogue. And then G2 versus V1, we saw this before in the same exact spot, and this time G2 is going to come out on top. I'm going to give it a 4-2. G2 Hopium, please, for the love of God, help me out, please. I need it in my life. Energy versus FaZe. I'm gonna go FaZe on this one. I need a team to beat Energy. I need a team to beat Energy before I can pick against them. I think FaZe will learn from their mistakes. They had a chance to close it out in the upper bracket final last time, and they just couldn't. I think this time they're gonna be a little bit more polished, and they're going to shut down Energy. G2 versus Space Station. I will ride with my G2 Hopium until I die. It'll be a really good series. 4-3. I can't go against Energy again in that series. I'm going to give it a 4-2. They are that much better. G2 taking a top 3. I can take that. That puts them into major qualification standards, you know? And then Energy will get a bracket reset against FaZe. Nah, we'll go like 4-1. Make it real spicy. Bracket reset in NA. And then FaZe will take down Energy in the grand final to secure a regional championship win with their new roster of First Killer, AJ, and Sipical. Sipical will get a regional event win for the first time in a long time. I think this roster has a lot of potential. They'll do a lot right here. I think they will learn a lot from the last regional, and then they'll take down Energy. So those are my standings. These are my predictions. FaZe, Energy, G2, Space Station, Rogue, V1, Complexity, Envy, Ghost, Oxygen, Shopify, Xset, Charlotte, Gentlemen, NXT, Sonics. So you look at the RLCS points, take a look at the standings, your top 5. So going to the major after regional 2 would be V1, G2, Space Station, FaZe, Energy. Really close though, like Complexity, Rogue. All these teams have an outside shot at making it. Even Envy, I'd say, have an outside shot making it to that regional or to that major event. But that all being said, those are my predictions. I have no idea if that's going to be right. These are just fun to make. Maybe I'll have more fun with them in the future. Hopefully you guys enjoy the 351 Open this weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.